What is going on? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Guess what? We are on Truman Lake. I know, I haven't posted very much. That's because I've been editing a lot. I've got about 10 videos. Then I actually found some old footage from my trip to Toledo Bend. I thought I lost, but was saved in some weird back file on my computer. So I've been editing some of that. But we're on Truman Lake. We got a club tournament tomorrow. It's actually a little chilly. It's 43 degrees this morning. So I got the gear on just to stay a little bit warm until the sun pops up. But it's supposed to be a beautiful day. But anyways, we're on Truman Lake. We're practicing for a club tournament tomorrow, and hopefully it's a good day. We're going to be putting a new bait to work. The bait cave cricket, just got released last week, and it's honestly a really cool bait. It's a little bit different from a regular beaver. It's got a little paddle, so it's kind of like a cross between the Rage swimmer and then beaver. Like, it's just really an interesting design. But we're gonna give it a shot today. I have a feeling it's gonna work pretty good. I don't even know if the water's up here. I don't know. I have no clue what this lake's doing. I haven't been on it since, well, last fall. So we're gonna go give it a shot, see what happens. So stay tuned and enjoy. That was a nice chilly run to start the morning. But let's start out. Yeah, like some of you guys might be curious, what does a cave cricket look like? Well, it's like a beaver, but it's a little more slim. But it has these appendages with like the Rage Cross that have the little bitty flat or paddles on them, so to speak. And you can split it apart. You can take them apart, and the overall bait looks just like that. So you can swim it, you can flip it, you can punch it, you can use it as a trailer. There's a whole bunch of different options. So we're gonna try it out today and see what happens. But it's early, and I'm gonna get a topwater bite. Let's see if we can get a topwater bite. Then we'll go flipping this thing around. Well, we fished all the way through this cove. Had one fish at the very beginning, just a little bitty guy. But I'm hoping we'll get back here to the back and maybe catch a spawning fish or maybe a fry garter or something back here. But we shall see. So far, the only bite I had was on a chug bug, and I've been trying to cover some water throwing this plopper and going around every tree pretty much, but nothing has showed any interest in this thing. So I may have to go back to the old chug bug while we're in the back here, and then we're gonna start flipping that little cricket around, see what happens. And man, there's a wind out of the north. And it's cold, but hopefully that doesn't shut the fish off. You know, cold fronts usually make it kind of tough conditions, but we'll see what happens. We're gonna try and grind it out, and got a few hours to fish for practice, and let's see how it does. And if it doesn't do any good, then I know tomorrow I'm not gonna do what I did today, because it's supposed to be just the same tomorrow. Nice and cool and wind out of the north. All right, so we're gonna switch to this cave cricket because nothing else is biting. This is juicy. It's one of my favorite colors. Little green pumpkin with some purple in it, some blue fleck. It's just a good Ozark color. Bringing it up on my shaky head. I like throwing this thing when I'm not getting deep into cover, just kind of flipping trees and stuff, and just kind of get it wedged in there like that. We're gonna split those pinchers apart. We're gonna see how she works. It looks juicy. Don't know if that was a bite or just falling down that tree. We'll try again. Well, that didn't take very long. Boy, this fish just pulled up. He's pale as can be. But big mouth on that one. Alright, well, it works pretty dang good. Didn't take me very long. Been throwing that top water for about an hour and didn't catch a fish. Switched to a little bottom bait. I didn't lose a pincher, so that's a plus. Still got my appendages. I like it. That's a good bait right here. Let's see if we can't catch another one. Yeah, I just don't have enough rod to really make that happen. I'll have to change it out, but it's working. There's another small keeper, nothing giant, maybe 15 and a quarter, but it's a fish. Well, a little better quality. Another small keeper. Maybe not quite. Nah, 14 and a half. Again, bigger tree. A little bit bigger hardwood. Got that one on the juicy. There's a keeper. Second keeper bite of the day. Missed the first one. This one's a little bit smaller than the first bite, but still 15 and a quarter. Well, I think that's another keeper.
Is the weather supposed to do anything weird tonight?
What?
Is the weather supposed to do anything tonight?
It's supposed to be down to like 39.
It'll be colder.
Yeah, which is fine. I think that's why these fish are a little more active right here. Alright. Another little keeper. A new cave cricket because I just broke off. That's alright. Switching rods to something a little bit heavier while Crystal sits and enjoys the sun. I might catch a fish right in that hole. Come on, fishy. Be hiding in that hole. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that was another good one. Oh boy, that was a 5-pounder. All right, guys, so we're done. It's noon. We're heading back home. Hooked up on a couple of good fish. That cricket, it worked pretty dang good. And the action, I had one hit me when the camera wasn't running. I was casting out, hopping along the bottom, and then I started to reel in. And as soon as I started to reel in, I felt something hit it, and then I kept reeling, just like a kind of like a swim bait, and boom, it was another decent keeper, you know, 2.5 pounder. But caught a lot of fish on it. I can't complain. I found a spot where I'm gonna start tomorrow, and I think we could be all right. I mean, I don't know this lake, so my goal on any lake I don't know is to come in with about 12 pounds. Anything more than that, I'm happy with. That's a win, just because if you don't know a lake and you don't get a lot of time to practice, just catching that limit is good, and then finding 1 or 2 calls. But anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed seeing a new bait in action. And man, Truman is clear, so hopefully tomorrow is good. I'll see you at Truman video.